Good morning, ladies and gents. As I promised some folks, here's a video on how to configure an Xbox controller or a PlayStation 3 controller on how you can use it for scaling on Runescape. In this particular case, I'm making one for Plank Make. Reason why I'm doing this because Plank Make is one of those few skills, well, magic spells, along with alchemy, that requires you to constantly click rather than just simply for like herb lore you click on a thing and it does the job for you. No, you gotta do it one at a time, eventually killing your wrist. Well, this little trick will give your wrist a break at least. First things first, you want to download and install a program called Xpadder. Don't get it from its main site because they try to charge you for it. You don't need to pay for it. It's not piracy or nothing. It's just you don't need to pay for it. Once that's all done, open her up. You'll get this little window here. First things first, before you even open this program, make sure your controller is plugged in. That way it can register it. And once you do, click this little wrench here, and this window will pop up. Then the controllers. If it's popping up here, that's good. That means it's been detected and ready to be configured. Once that's all set, click the little controller here in the corner, then click New. This little window will pop up with a pretty pink screen. You can change this by going to Image and put an Xbox controller picture if you really need it. Up to you. But we're going to go straight to sticks. There are many ways you can configure this. My configuration is going to be stick 1, which is the left, is going to be the slow cursor speed. Mainly just so you can go in your inventory and do the combination without skipping over it. Once you want to do it, click Enabled. And a little window's going to pop up with the little instructions to calibrate it. Left, up, that's all set. It's also going to pop around in here as well, but nothing's assigned to it. We'll worry about that once we activate everything. Then stick 2, click Enable, same routine, left, up, that's all configured. Well, activated, excuse me. D-pad, the same routine, you could do that as well, up to you. Buttons. To add a button, you just simply push the button on your controller. In this case, I'm going to put A, B, and Y. And then you want triggers, click Enabled, and you know the drill. Once you're all finished, click Finish, then Close. Now the buttons are there, but nothing's been configured to them yet. For this one here, the left stick, we're going to click the wrench. There's different options here. You're going to want to use mouse normal. And for the right stick, same routine, mouse normal. To adjust the speed on either side, click the wrench on the side you want to configure and click mouse settings. Now if you want to make it slower or faster, make sure this little button here is clicked on, or else it's going to be all sorts of messed up. For fast, I like to keep it at least around 100 and 134. And once you're all done, just X out of it. Now to configure the buttons, you just click on a button with your mouse, and this little window comes up. This is just a bunch of keys, and this little separate box is going to be the mouse. For A, I'm going to put it as 1, because Plank makes in number 1 on my ability bar. Then for B, I'm going to make it as the right, the left click. And then for the Y, I'm going to make it for the right click. That way you don't have to worry about switching back and forth between the controller and the mouse. Your controller is the mouse in this case. And once you get all that configured to whatever you feel like it, go to that little controller again and click Save As. And you just type down what you want it to be. Profile, you want to save as well, this little thing here. Just to make just kind of like an insurance thing in my opinion, I believe. Once that, and with all that set, let's get to RuneScape. Right now I'm using the mouse. I'm going to put the mouse over the logs that I want to plank make. And I'm going to hit A to trigger the plank make spell, and then B to click. And just keep going. I'm using the left stick here to slowly do it. Excuse the sound, because the sound is annoying. Once that's all set, there's a big gap between the bank and the inventory. That's where the right stick comes in. You just fly over to that, and then use the Y button as a right click, and then the B button to use bank. And you deposit all that. Then right click with Y, mahogany logs, X out, right stick to fly back over there, and you just continue. I hope you enjoy this little trick, and this looks to be used for other skills, and good skilling.